This presentation is on Bitcoin halving. Everybody's wanting to know what's this about. It's happened twice before. It's going to be happening again in May of 2020. I love Bitcoin. I'm an investor in Bitcoin, a miner in Bitcoin. I'm with a company where we get education and learn how to use things like your nano and back up everything. But this presentation today is on Bitcoin halving. I'm going to cover an article that has everything that you need to know so you can make smart choices on investing and changing your life and the life of those that you love. So the amount of Bitcoin that is created every 10 minutes gets cut in half every 4 years. It's known as Bitcoin halving. The next halving is going to be May of 2020. To be specific, around May 17th of 2020. This is when the current block reward of 12.5 Bitcoins every 10 minutes is cut in half. And so that it'll be 6.25 Bitcoins every 10 minutes. Now let's take a look here at what this means to you. Well, first of all, anytime there's scarcity, that enhances the value. And we're going to go through also talk about the bull market that is created by that. Bull market versus bear market. A bull market is the bull puts their horns up, the market's going up. If it's a bear market, the bear swipes down and the market's going down. That's an easy way to remember the difference between the markets. Okay, so let's get going here. The maximum supply cap for Bitcoin is 21 million. Having the block rewards means it will take longer for all Bitcoin to enter the circulation. This means that less and less new Bitcoin is created over time due to its limited supply. So it'll become increasingly scarce. And when it becomes scarce, it becomes more valuable. Okay, so we're going to take a look here at the first halving. And if you don't understand this chart for now, that's fine. If you're interested in getting into Bitcoin, I highly recommend either study on your own or message me. I can put you in a group where we discuss these things and you can invest in your own education so you don't get taken advantage of. You don't invest at the wrong time. You don't invest in the wrong coins. It's due diligence. You don't just go throw money into the stock market. You have to do your due diligence. Hanging out with those that are successful is a way to do it. So the Bitcoin halving, the first one was in November of 2011. And this chart is going to show you where the bottom was at 201 and then it went up to 270.94. That was the difference in the first market. So the first halving took place November of 2012. It took approximately, now this is the stuff you want to look at the past and see what the the flow was, that it's going to repeat itself, cycle. Things always cycle. So we want to look at this information and see what's going on. Okay, so it took approximately 513 days for Bitcoin to rally over 13,000 from the bottom of $2.01 to the market cycle top of $270.94. Bitcoin's first halving, this was a key catalyst that spurred significant growth in a new bull cycle for Bitcoin. Remember, bull cycle means things are going up, the horns are going up. So as soon as Bitcoin reached its post-halving peak of 270, then the 2013 bear market began at Bitcoin's price when it declined 80%. You want to buy when it's low. Then the second one, it was in July of 2013. And it shows you it was at a low of 164 and it went to a high of, don't you love drop down menus? 20,000, okay? Right here, $20,074. And it took 524 days. So let's take a look, guys. You know, do the math. If you're buying and it's low and then it goes up to that extent, Do you think you might have made a little Bitcoin? So the second halving was in July of 2013, and it took 1,068 days to rally 12,000%. So here's the key takeaways, guys. The Bitcoin halving is a key catalyst to the beginning of a new Bitcoin bull market. So it's letting you know that a bull market is coming, and it's been a key catalyst in propelling that Bitcoin market. Prices leading up to the halving, as well as many months after the halving, have taken place. It reaches a new all-time high as a result of the halving. So it's continuing. It's going to tell you it's going to continue to go up. Number two, it rallied 12,000 to 13,000 in each of the halving dates, the first halving and the second halving. 13,000 the first one, 12,000 the second one. There are similarities in the price growth of both of the halvings. So let me see if there's any questions here. Oh, a comment. I get into my presentation. Hey there, live from New York, we have Angeline. Angeline loves Bitcoin also. She's in programs with me. We were studying yesterday and some great stuff. I'm in investing, which is really great to have somebody live teach you on the market that's happening right in front of you, so you can ask questions and then go make your decisions. It's fabulous. So this article I'm covering is Bitcoin halving, and it's from The Startup. And it's a really great article, but people need to be aware of what's happening in the Bitcoin market instead of just say, Brady, what's happening in the Bitcoin market? Well, here's a live presentation. You can ask questions. Here's an article that you can go read yourself. All you have to do is ask me, and I'll put you in this awesome group that has daily information. You can ask any questions. You can invest in yourself and learn how to trade or learn how to invest. It's up to you. Okay, on with the presentation. So let's look at halving number two. That, yeah, they're both okay. We went through that. Sorry, guys. Halving number three is expected May of 2020. That's when it's coming. Look at the market. Right now, we are at 8,080. So that's what the market's at currently. The third is estimated, as I said, on the 17th of May. So it takes Bitcoin over 260 days to rally over 340%. So that goes back to December of 2018 when we're looking at the number of days before the halving. So 519 days before the Bitcoin's third halving is when the price is approximately bottomed out. Let's see what I can just tell you. My opinion, buy and hold Bitcoin. There you go. Oops. Dang it. Sorry, guys. I was down here past this chart. Okay, key tendencies here. I'm just going to go on from here because I lost exactly where I was at. But if you get jumbled with percentages, if you get jumbled with charts, don't worry about that. What it's about is go out and read the article. And even if you don't understand the market and you don't understand Bitcoin, what you're going to understand is it's going to go up. What you're going to understand is 2020, it's going to halve. That's what it does. And when it halves, it becomes more scarce. Okay. So that means it's more valuable. Even if you have 10 bucks, invest $10. Invest something or you're going to regret it later. And guys, this is all about helping people. That's what cryptocurrency is all about. Yeah, you get to make money and you get to have fun and help others doing it, but it's about helping people. With Bitcoin, you can work around the world with people and not have to figure out that exchange, not have to go through that middleman. You know, who's in charge of your money? I'm in charge of my money. If the Bank of Brenny screws up, if I don't back my crypto up on my nano ledger that I purchased and my computer fries, guess what? There goes a couple grand. I'm my own bank. So we always want free will and we want these choices. And then we're like, oh man, I don't know. Guys, get informed. This is the way it's going to be. We can't continue on a gold standard. Do you guys really believe there's that much gold that they just keep printing money? And I can't go take my money and transfer it and wire it to Switzerland for a Canner Grow investment because my little hometown bank won't let me take my money and use my money the way I want to use it. I'm sick of that. I'm in charge of myself. Okay. So that's why I started studying crypto because I have clients around the world. And it was like, oh man, how do I convert that to Brazilian? How do I convert that to the UK? And you don't have to with Bitcoin. And guess what? Everyone can see where it goes. There's no hiding money, you know? And so it's important for me to get out there and talk about Bitcoin. And I can't say I'm the expert. I do my due diligence. I talk to the experts. I listen to what they say, and then I make my own decision so that there's no one to blame but me. I'm responsible for my life. But if you don't at least invest in something, you're going to be telling your grandkids, you know, I could have got Bitcoin for this amount of money back in 2019 and I didn't. And then your kids are like, Grandpa, you could have paid for all of our colleges for years. So let me go back to this article. It's a lot of technical, but I read through it earlier and it was really easy to understand. And now it seems okay, what it's telling you is that the tendencies are the same, that the halving we know is going to happen. We know that the value of Bitcoin is going to go up. So here, guys, here's something you want to know is you want to get in a group like I'm in so you can ask these questions. And like in the investment part, if you decide you want to be an investor like me, I mean, we go through those charts step by step and understand them so that then we can go do it on our own. You don't have to do it full time. I don't do it full time. I got all kinds of stuff going on. I run a podcast. I'm in digital marketing. You know, I do spiritual work. I've got a lot going on. And so this is just one of the things I like. So I want an expert to talk to, like I do feng shui. I learn from a master in feng shui. I don't learn from somebody who read a book. I go to the expert. Well, the experts in Bitcoin are doing presentations weekly, and they're going to be having a live webinar that's going to be launching in a week. Oh, it's only a week off. So, guys, if you want to learn about this and get in a group, and the other best part about it is their personal development, they're high caliber, high vibing, want to help people. Guys, the more people we can help, the better world it is. That's what it's about. So if you're interested in Bitcoin and you want to learn how to invest or you want more education, hit me up. Just private message me or share this out with somebody. And remember, technical difficulties happen. That's just part of the push through. The bull goes through the issues. I'm Brenny Larson, and I'll see you on the next training.